Yardley London brings you Cinderella Sessions with Carl Isaacs.
So today we're going to make over Lana Roberts. She works at Prime Media. She's a new mom for a 1-year-old baby, and she's lost her mojo. Hello. Lana. I'm here to visit Lana Roberts. Lana's naturally extremely beautiful. She has things that are unbelievable about her. She has fantastic bone structure. She has unbelievable lips. She has unbelievable legs. And she's curvy. She's a real woman. She has a lot of assets to her. And actually with Lana, it was undoing some of the things she did and teaching her new tricks rather than making her over. We cut some beautiful, sexy face framing layers. She's got unbelievable cheekbones. She's got perfect full lips. We started with an excellent moisturizer. First step, before makeup, always moisturize, okay? What a lot of women get wrong is they don't hydrate their skin and look after their skin, and they want the makeup to do all the magic. It's a combination, moisturizer and foundations. Some line minimizer to fill in any lines, the line minimizer. And what that means is it basically primes the skin and fills in any unevenness in the skin so that your foundation goes on smoother and much silkier and also lasts a lot longer. Now, concealer. I like to always warm a concealer up with my fingers first. What a lot of women do is they tend to over base to try and hide the circles. And what a concealer does is it hides it before you put your foundation on so that you're applying far less. You want your skin to look ultimately like great skin, not like you've got a lot of products on. That little miracle you've got takes its toll.
Push up. What colour do you know choose? Because there's a dark and then the light. Also don't want to look like a ghost.
Sure, but bear in mind that this is a layer underneath the foundation, so it can be a few shades lighter than your skin tone. When you put concealer on, you blend it right down to the side of the nose. So otherwise you land up with what's called a raccoon eye. So I apply it all over there and I blend it down to the tip of the nose so that you're getting a triangle here instead of just a circle. We then used an amazing foundation on her just to even out where she needed it. You're a True Beige. She had great skin, it just needed a little bit of cover. You probably find by midday you've got no more lipstick left. If you put a little bit of foundation over your lips and powder it, it makes your makeup last a hell of a lot longer. And again, using my fingers. You see, for me, the skin is the most important part to start, because if the skin is beautiful, you need a quick lip and a little bit of eye and you sort it for the day. Sometimes can end up buying the wrong color. What I suggest is you try 3 or 4 colors on, put it onto the jawline, and then take a hand mirror and go out into natural light. In that light, you will see the reflection color of the foundation and match it from the cleavage up to the color that's warmest to the body color, not coolest. Because coolest would make your skin paler. Finish that off with the translucent powder just to set it for the day. I'm going to use the absolute translucent. Looking healthy. Big powder brush all over the face. Way too much product. So all the hydration you put in, the powder will suck it right out again, so you don't want that. Powder always should go into the hand first. And then with the powder puff, start what I call pressing into the skin like that. Again, no rubbing, because that's going to move things around. You don't want to do that right now. You're setting everything in place. You've placed it carefully. Now you just want to put it into place. Okay. Now where it is good to use these big brushes. Yeah. Quick. Remember, if you put foundation there, you want to put a bit of powder there so that it doesn't come off on your clothing, and it will set it there, see? Used a 3-color eyeshadow technique on her. 3 very natural tones, a coffee tone, a warm gold, and whipped cream. Really simple, natural colors that brought out the color of her eyes, that made Lana the hero, not the black eyeliner, which was the first thing I saw when I walked into the boardroom and surprised her at work. So I always take my eyeshadow with a rounded brush first. Put the excess onto my hand, because what happens is that excess, if you don't put it onto your hand first, all that beautiful work you've done with the primer and a line minimizer and a concealer and a foundation gets ruined in 2 seconds flat, as the shadow falls down and then marks the area you least want it to mark. Okay, so what I'm going to use is one of our new monos. The color I'm using on you is coffee. Incredible texture, incredible color payoff. Very simple technique. Cover the lid in the color. Start blending it out to the brow bone. corner brush, trace it along the lower lash line. Now already your eye is starting to look a color you won't recognize, I think, which is beautiful. So now I'm going to use one of my other favorite colors in our monos called warm gold. So we've done coffee first, and now we're doing warm gold. Very simple. Over the inside lid, you're layering the slightly lighter color over the darker color, okay? So what you're really doing is you're softening out the coffee with the lighter color. Because it's not just a hard line, it's very soft. You can see all the lines are soft.
It's beautiful.
Okay. This is a color called whipped cream. Okay.
Coffee and whipped cream.
Coffee and whipped cream. All your favorite things today. So I'm just using a flat brush and working it in right underneath the eyebrow into the bone. Okay, so let me just recap quickly the colors I've used on you. I've used coffee all over your lid. Okay, a little bit underneath, about 2/3 of the eye because we want to open your eyes up. Okay, I've used the warm gold on the inside of your lid. Look up, and then to soften the coffee out on the inside of the eye, blending into the coffee. Okay, the warm gold. And I've used whipped cream underneath your brow bone, just to pop the brow bone a little bit more. Her eyes, the way she used to wear them, made her eyes look really small. Now with the technique we've given it, opened up her eyes, made them big and bright, and actually for the first time showed her that her eyes weren't really black. They were actually the most beautiful amber brown color. Now for some eye pencil. With a bit of beautiful plum liner in the lash line smudged with the Q-tip. One of my most favorite colors. So it's retractable, so you use only the amount you need. And it's got a sponge. This part you'll know really well, right? So I see you're the master of an eyeliner in your lash line. You just want to put it in so it looks like you've got thicker lashes, not like you've got a thick line in your eye. Okay, because you're used to the technique, look up, of putting stuff under your eyes, I'm putting a little bit of it just close to your lash line. And then we're going to use the sponge tip, look up, and soften the line so there's no visible trace of a line. You did your liner all the way inside and made your eyes smaller. Okay. That is often what I find women get wrong, is they put too much liner on and you see the liner and not the eyes. And the eyes are the most important thing, not the eyeliner. Okay, blusher. The one part most women don't do. Smile for me. That will show you exactly where you want to put your blusher. You know when you get a little girl that runs around the garden? They just flush. Yeah. And that's for me what blusher should look like. Lash luster.
Sounds good.
You're gonna love it. It's got peptides in it, which have growth enhancers. So it conditions the lashes and over time aids in growth, which is great. Very important when you use a mascara. Take off any excess. And I love putting mascara down on the lashes first and then going up. Goodness me, that's long lashes. Can you see that you're getting double the amount of mascara on without getting tarantula-like lashes? This is beautiful. I'm loving this mascara. Such a good color. I'm going to use the speed dry. It's going to dry beautifully. Perfect for the busy mom. A beautiful natural lipstick. Just again pushed in. She had fantastic lips. This is from the Color Rush range. This is called Toffee Cream. I love applying lipstick with the brush. A, because it's more precise and you get a perfect lip, okay? The first thing I do is apply to the middle of the lip. This technique determines how much color you need. You then look in the mirror and go, like for me, that's already stunning on you. She didn't need to use a lip pencil to even out the color of her lips or to even out the size. So we went for a very simple lip application. Lips don't have to be bright to make a difference to the face. And again, the woman shines through. Okay, my other favorite color from the Beyond Juicy line. It's a little bit of sheer gold. Just a sheer gloss in the middle of the lips, because also your lips are a little dry. And this is conditioning, so you're not going to feel like you need to apply it all day. So would you say we've got a fantastic formula for you?
Yes, definitely.
This suits your lifestyle. That woman is back again. Yes. And I think you look feminine. I think you look absolutely beautiful.
Thank you.
I think you look like a head turner right now.
Yardley Cinderella Sessions. Real colour for real women.